Hi there, good afternoon, or good morning, or could it be good evening? Whatever time of the day it is, welcome back to my channel. Nice to see you all. And I did promise to have a couple of surprises in store lately. And one of them is the introduction to the beast. Well, what we call the beast. It's the Campervan. So here's an introduction to the beast. So we're just yet to see the bike, but we'll do that in time to come. I'm just waiting for some more camera kit to arrive, and then we'll get on with that, and then get on to some adventures out there. So again, thanks for coming on board on the channel. If you please like it, please subscribe, please join in on the fun, and I wish you all well. So here's the beast. So hello everyone, welcome to the Campervan. So this Campervan is a normal panel van, a Peugeot Boxer conversion. It's the cheapest way to do it, so it's not actually a proper mobile home, it's a cheap camper conversion. It's a Peugeot Boxer 335, and on the registration document it claims to be an L3 H2 blue HDI. So the HDI stands for high pressure direct injection, and the blue stands for it's an indication that the engine has been made to reduce emissions and make an impact on the environment. So when they say things like L3H2, this gives a direct indication into the dimensions of the Peugeot Boxer van. So the L stands for long wheelbase, so it's an L3, so it's a long wheelbase 3, and the H stands for the height of the roof. So with it being an L3H2, it's a height design 2. Height 2 marker. So the overall length of this camper van is 6 metres, the width of it is by 2 metres. So let's take a look around. So as explained, the engine size for the camper van is a 2.2cc diesel power. The brake horsepower is 138 brake horsepower. This vehicle was first registered in the 19th of June 2025. This makes it 5 years old. The vehicle tax, I've just received a renewal for it, is £345. So it's not a bad vehicle. It's got a full alarm system on it, and also it's got a tracker system on it as well. We've just had it MOT'd last Thursday, 10th of July, and we used a Good Garage in Lancaster. It's a main Peugeot Citroen dealer, and they're called Albion Mills Garage at the top of White Cross in Lancaster. Good bunch of lads there, really did me a good service. I've had a few things done now by them, by the lads there at Albion Mills Garage at Lancaster, and they've really looked after me. So yeah, really good service. So we've had a brand new, we had a problem a little while ago when we first got it. The DPF filter was playing up, so the guys at Albion Mills they did all sorts, loads of diagnostics, loads of pressure checking, fuel pressure sensor, it's had a new DPF. I've had lots of other work done to it as well. As you can see, with me on about going to Europe soon, I wanted to get brand new discs and pads. As you can see there, that's on all wheels all the way around. I've had uprated suspension, And things that I talk about here as well, that they make sure you notify your insurance company. So yeah, so all wheel, you know, good tyres all round. So we have, as you can see, we've got the composite tyres. Yeah, 225 75 R16s. Yeah, and the model of them CF 1100s. Good all round weather tyres. They're not doing too bad. They've done me well anyway. Yeah. So let's have a look. We've had a full service as well. We've had a full service on the Campervan. So like I said, we've had the suspension uplifted as well, as you can tell there. And new ball joints. And like I said, discs and pads have been renewed all round. I asked them to give it a full check over. So I thought it's about time. We've done loads of allotment filming, and I thought it's about time that you got introduced to what Claudia calls is the beast. So this was a bit difficult to you. I know you've been waiting in anticipation. You've seen a lot, like I said, a lot of the allotment, but here we are. My intention basically for the YouTube channel is to do bikes, campervans and allotments. Today I'm going to give you a quick tour of the campervan. The campervan's no different to any other, so as you're well aware as well, the campervan's good for me because I do have mobility issues. I suffer with pain a lot in my back and my legs, and I don't want to keep saying it every week because it'll be that old story, Andy. We all know about it, and it's just easy for me to drive around, have a nice little holiday in a little cheap campervan and just enjoy myself as best as I can. I want to promote positivity and kindness in this channel, and prove to other people that even if you have disabilities, or you're not quite able, you're not quite fit and healthy, that there is life out there. You can do anything you want to do. I do get bad days, but I intend to travel and do a lot, especially the motorbike as well. We can talk about the motorbike in another video. We've been a few places so far in the campervan, so it was just a bit hard. It was just a bit hard at first because I said, you know, most people name the campervans, and with us having uplifted suspension and it looks like a bit of a beast, Claudia named it the beast. But then when I started doing the filming and started doing the channel, I was going to put a thumbnail or something. What do you write? You know, what do you say? Oh, hello, this is the beast of Morecambe. Not very easy, is it? So I just had to be careful there. I didn't want to upset anyone or anything. So anyway, so what we're going to do, we're going to have a look round the camper. So, quite interesting enough. Oh look, there's Jess and Tiggy's pillars. Quite interesting enough, the battery's under there, so in case you didn't know. So I've had the stereo renewed, so we can have the sat nav in there. We can go off the sat nav, and also we've got got it all wired in and everything. So and it's quite comfy. We've done a few things. We've been to a few places in the last year, so it's been okay. Oh, there we are again. You have to excuse the mirror reflection there. Can't help that. Look what I picked before. Get a bit of good one. Anyway, so getting into the camper. In here we have a shower room. There we are, shower room. I'll tell you what, that saved the day. That's well saved the day. You know, when we went to Ireland and we did Atlantic Way, we got so far. We did half of it anyway, and then we got into some of the old campsites and they had token showers. And then it started failing on the tokens, and couldn't believe it anyway. These token showers anyway. So we came back. I got annoyed and I used this shower, and believe you me, it was fantastic. There was nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Cracking. So up there we have a 12 volt TV that I connect to my mobile phone. Just turn the hotspot on, connect it to the TV, and then just watch all the YouTube stuff, because I don't watch normal TV. Normal TV is full of bad news, stuff that we're not interested in, stuff that we don't need reminding about. So up here, carbon monoxide alarm is standard, yeah, just for safety. Loads of towels, Claudia, as you can see. What if, what if. And under here we have microwave under here. And here, open at the moment because we're not using it, that's the fridge freezer. Here's a table. You can actually sit on top of there and use this table for eating off. Got some hanging up stuff there, torches in case we're getting out, remote control for the lights up here. And then we have, let's have a look, so in trouble with this there. But we've got a plug point here, and we've got a charger notification, and here we have a Victron control unit. There we go, Victron control unit, displaying everything you need to see. Can change the settings on there and everything. More interestingly enough, you can charge your mobile phone there. So yeah, there's the bed. Nice big bed that, to be honest. It's quite big. I mean, I'm a bit fussy me. I like, you know, we like to stretch out, and there's plenty of room in that bed, you know. So top lockers, Andy's favourite crisp storage. There's all the goodies and things to use. Ooh, a bag of crisps. There we go. It won't be there tomorrow. So yeah, more storage lockers. Brilliant. There we go. Bit of medication. More storage. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Choo choo! Yeah, that was another train. There we go. There's the lights on. So we've got lights. We'll just stand back a bit. Stand back a bit so you can see a bit better. There we go. And there's plenty of lights there. Plenty of lights to see at night. I'll turn them off. They've got all sorts of different settings. Does me head in, to be honest. I just need off and on. Bit of brightness. I actually dim them down. You can dim them right down. Let's have a look. Oh no, they're starting. Oh, here we go. Right, I'm turning them off. I've had enough. There you go. That's them turned off. Yeah, so we've got plug points and everything down there. Just put these back up here, out the way. Remote up there. Little light if needed. So yeah, so that's great. It's just a standard, simple camper. That's all it is. 2 gas rings there. So if you want a bit of breakfast, something to eat, you've got 2 gas rings there. For safety, we've got fire hydrant there. We've also got one in the back as well. Tap point here, yeah, and also your trauma boiler heater settings there. There we go. So yeah, let's just keep it simple. And there's the gap. Like the gap in, so we can just slip through and do the driving if we need to. or have a rest in the chairs. So just stepping out here now. Excuse me. I hope I get out of there. I'm only messing, should do. So coming to the back end of the camper. There we go. Nice and simple. Yeah, as you can see, diesel heater there on the right. And a few spares. And Jess and Tiggy's bed. There we are. Yeah, so we'll move all that when we've got Jess and Tiggy. So there's a couple of chairs there and the tables, 2 tables, spare wheel. Honestly, you know, some screen wash there, diesel heater, a few little spares there, electric cable in here. So here's your Victron kit. There's 2 Victron batteries stored away in there. And let's have a look. Here's the Victron setup. Yeah, I'm not a very tally person, but it connects to my phone and we can be off grid quite a lot. And the batteries are just stored up. They're just constantly full actually, the batteries. So yeah, great stuff. Circuit breaker there and everything. So I'm quite happy at that. So yeah, and Jess and Tiggy love it. The 2 little dogs, they love it, going away on our little holidays and stuff like that. And some more adventures coming soon. There's another fire hydrant there for safety. So, and that's it. It's just a simple camper, comfy camper. It's comfy, so a nice comfy camper. Reverse screen there. Reverse camera, sorry. Reverse camera, yeah. So anyway. So again, yeah, and she does. She looks a beast. So there you are. You've had an introduction there to the camper van, and hopefully you're going to join me on some adventures on Andy's BCA. I look forward to spending a bit of time visiting places that you've probably visited before yourself, and you could maybe give me some good ideas where to go, what to see, what to do. Yep. So there's not much more to say really. So thank you for joining me. That's my allotment down there, down that right hand side there. So yeah, so thanks for joining me. And there's the beast. There we have it. Take care guys. Happy days.